What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. A lot of the brothers are in what I would consider black YouTube or more involved in the entertainment space. For example, Corey Holcomb have spoken about what happens in black Hollywood. And he's called out a myriad of entertainers who, in his own words, our brother Corey Holcomb does not feel that they are talented. They lack talent, but they are being pushed up the ladder of black Hollywood or Hollywood because of their willingness to capitulate to the booty clapping and backdooring sessions. One of those men that he mentioned involved in that was Jared Carmichael. He said multiple times that Jared Carmichael has no problem with him, but he is not a talented presenter. He's not a talented comedian. I never heard about Jared Carmichael until he mentioned him on one of his podcasts. And Jared Carmichael's been in the industry for a long time. I never knew who the guy was. And I cover celebrities. I had no idea until he mentioned it. Now that is very interesting to me. Now, what I'd like to do is talk about what Eboni K. Williams has talked about when it comes to black produced shows, especially on HBO or Showmax. She notices that she's seeing a trend. What is the trend that she notices? I'm going to play that clip.
But Dustin, help me understand how HBO Max, now called Max, whatever, has decided to cancel not one, not two, but at least 3 major black shows in the last 6 months alone, the last year for sure. They got rid of Black Lady Sketch Show.
Rap Shit,
Sweet Life.
Yep.
And I'm sure we're missing some.
Which was an incredible ensemble show.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All gone.
Mm-hmm.
So that I think as one of the actresses from Rap Shit said, so that we can instead watch Gerard Carmichael suck on a white man. So not that Gerard Carmichael shouldn't have a show, but the content and the nature of the show is as anti-black. Like, I just think there's like a mockery of homosexual lifestyle that's been happening right before our very eyes. But let me not speak on that. But so I want to hear what you think.
No, you don't, because I think that we got sponsors and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so that should give you a window, a portal into it. But this mockery, these stereotypes that he's so willingly and willfully perpetuating, right, and adding fuel to that right there is the shit that they talk about when they bring up the agenda.
Yeah,
that's what that
the
is.
Industry plant.
That's what that is.
Yeah,
because
this is the industry plant piece.
That the black gay experience is so multifaceted, so layered, and it's different for all of us.
Absolutely.
But what he's doing is attributing certain choices and diving headfirst into a world of sexual encounters and internet dating based sexual trysts on film as a way to define himself and his station in life. He's meeting dates on Grindr, which is a gay dating app, right?
We know what Grindr.
And he's getting dates on there and bringing them on camera as this young black talent is getting ready for the Emmys and asking these randos, do they want to attend the Emmy Awards with him? Yeah. Where he's then offering dialogue on this really layered and complex family situation connected to him coming out that deserves so much of a different
seriousness.
Oh my God. And then you sucking toes.
Well, see, I was looking forward to that part, the part where we do an authentic, serious deep dive on the family component. You're talking about coming out. You're talking about hostility from your family. You're talking about the black church aspect. You're talking about all these things that are very worthwhile exploration points, I would think, to the lived experience of a black man in America, a black gay man in America, the black family, all this stuff, right? But instead, I can't even get to that piece because we're too busy in this series stereotyping and just living up to and inviting, right? Not just participating, Dustin, being the leaders of tropes that continue to plague the dehumanization. I just got to sit with the dehumanization piece, Gerard. Right. It's giving, what do I need to do and say to adhere to white comfort? Yeah.
I feel like he is fizzling out creatively and instead he's positioning his sexuality and his dating life as the focal point. This is the material now. And framing that as comedy and ain't shit funny about it.
But what is really problematic to me is most people don't have the privilege that I have. They don't have the privilege to be in personal, deep, long-term relationships with the beautiful, fantastic, brilliant Black queer men that I know and am in relationship with. This is with the network piece, right? Because representation matters, and we talk about that ad nauseum. What you're doing in this particular editorial choice by platforming and greenlighting this type of shit instead of all the other Black stories that could be told and need to be told and have yet to be told, you are advancing a scenario where this is the only education, this is the only correlation, this is the only opportunity to humanize this particular experience, and it sucks.
So she is saying that, listen, when it comes to Black men or Black shows in general, what she is noticing is a lot of these brothers are being canceled. Some of the sister shows are being canceled, and the person that is being uplifted is somebody like Jared Carmichael, who he is willing to do anything to make Black people look bad. I don't even want to talk about, what he was talking about just a few weeks ago. He loves to see his white boyfriend call him master during their sexual escapades. But he is, Jared Carmichael is anti-Black. So here's what I want to discuss. Many of us will believe that what she's saying is true. I will not deny that, yes, we have seen that a lot of Black shows that are for the community are being canceled for somebody like Jared Carmichael. But who do you get mad at? Are you mad at HBO for canceling what they want to cancel? Or are you upset that you didn't produce your own stuff and tell your own story when you have all the ability you can do so? And that is what I'm going to deal with right now. Because you know what, fellas, sisters, we are not in 1960, 1970. We are not in those days anymore. We have the opportunity in Black social media and to crowdfund our own stuff. I've sat here and watched Brother Tariq Nasheed raise $2 million organically to produce a project. Okay? So I've seen that. My question is, those of you who take umbrage with HBO's decision, what are you doing to produce your own stuff for the community? Because folks would support it. You don't need HBO or Showmax to produce you. They don't need to do that. That's the issue. It's your job to produce yourself. Why can't you produce yourself? It ain't nobody's job to produce us. How are we gonna get mad at somebody who owns their own business if they want to put the boy up there, no matter what he's doing, he's acting a goddamn fool. If they want to do that, that's their right. They don't owe us nothing. And that is kind of like that Black, I say, liberal mentality. And a lot of us, we talk about our issues here on YouTube. We know that we're not going to really get a whole lot of sponsorship deals. We know that. We understand that. But our community can support what we do. We got the opportunity. We can tell our own story, and can't nobody do it better than the grassroots brothers and sisters. Why are we even complaining about them? Okay? If they want to cancel a show, you go out there, make your own show, make them not cancel it again because it got so many numbers. See, here's the attitude we got to have. When people don't want to work with you, they don't want to, be on your side, make them. I'm going to give you an example. I had a really big deal that was going on. I won't tell you, when it was, but I crushed it. The company I was working with didn't spend any money. I did an excellent job for this particular brand. And that brand decided to not even call back. And it was no fault of our own because we did something that they couldn't do. Want to know what? It was their right. They didn't owe me a second chance. I felt bad about it. Like, whoa, why are they doing that? But you know what? It's their right. Guess what? It's my job to make them pay for doing that, okay? I'm gonna make you desire me by my own work, because you can't stop me from going out there building my own audience. You can't stop me from going out there doing the work. You can't stop that. I'm a do me. And I wish as Blacks that we had that attitude. Like, look, okay, HBO, you won't cancel me? Bet you won't do it again, though. Give me ownership of my stuff. We gonna go ahead on to put this on where we can rock it at, and we gonna kill it. And if you don't want to be a part of that, it's going to be your loss. But this right here, we going to go ahead and murder this. We going to murder this. Oh, don't worry about it. We're gonna murder this. Instead of complaining about what white media wants to do. They want to put Jared Carmichael up there. Let them. That's when the community has forgotten how to work together. Back in the day, when something like this happened, we need each other back then so we could come together and say, you know what? This is how they playing it. So here's how we gonna play it. We're not gonna let them do that to us. That's how the community used to be, but we forgot how to be like that. We depend on everybody else so much to give us what we want. We are so entitled that we don't want to go out there and do it ourselves. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you were to go out there and do it yourself, you would probably get more money. You would get more money. And then I would never put my stuff on their network again. You gonna cancel me? I'm gonna come back. I'll make sure you never do it again. Never. And until we got the attitude, we gonna be complaining about what somebody else always doing. Don't give them that much power. And these are talented black people that have been in the industry. They got money, they got everything. Like Taraji P. Henson in Hollywood. I can't believe I'm not getting paid as much. What? Girl, go out there and get paid more than what you supposed to. You can own what you do. Why you can't own what you do? Why you can't do that? I'm trying to find out why you can't do that. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. Appreciate you for all you just heard the bell. We're out.